Ade, and hold down space. I'm going to put the space inside a double quotation mark and Ola. I hope you get it. Hello.
Okay.
Do you get it
I
now?
can hear you.
If it is hyphen
Not
I want to
really.
use, if it is hyphen I want to use, instead of space, I'll put hyphen here. It's just the method of saying this and this and this. Do you get me?
Okay. Yes.
This and Ade and space and Ola. Ade and colon and Ola.
Okay.
How
So
to get it?
sorry, I
Yes.
know that there is a it in between the D and the and.
If there is space, and that is why I'm putting this is the space now. Like I'm replacing the space with colon. This is it. It's
Okay.
Ade and space in it. You know, I told you, whenever you are typing either text or symbol or space, anything that is not number, it will be inside what? Double quotation mark, right?
Okay.
Yes, that is the space inside this double quotation mark.
Okay.
I hope it's clear now.
Yes, thank you.
Perfect. Now let's continue. You're welcome. Now, so quickly teach us this text before. Deborah is going to teach us text before. Then I will look for someone else who is going to teach us text after. Do you have the third person here now with the mic? Please, someone should raise up their hand. Okay, Deborah, you're teaching us text before. Then someone is going to tell us text after. Then we start today's class. By 2:25, we should start today's class. Now, Deborah, please, let's go. Now, what does text before do? Okay, what do we use it for? Text before.
Okay, from the video I went through, the say text before, it returns text before delimiters character. And then from this, what you have written now, there's no delimiters.
There is no?
There is no delimiters character.
Okay. I did not explain delimiter yesterday. Now let me quickly explain delimiter. What do you mean by delimiter? Thank you very much. In fact, that's why it's even good to give you assignments. Thank God I gave you the assignments. Whenever you're talking about delimiter are just like what? Every symbols. Space can be a delimiter, comma can be a delimiter, apostrophe can be a delimiter. Anything at all that we are using to separate. That we are using to separate what? Maybe sentences or words is not known as delimiter. So yeah, now I want to put my delimiter here. My delimiter will be what? Space. Do you get me?
All right.
It's not a must, it must be punctuation mark. No, in fact, I can use Naira as my delimiter. The only thing the delimiter means is okay, this is what this thing we call our delimiter. Okay, this is what we use is separating them. Okay, now yeah, let's go. Now, teach us text before. Now let's start.
It's all right. Okay, let me see if I can do it. Equals to text before.
Text before.
Then you open your brackets. You click on the D9. Yeah, D9. Okay. You put comma.
Okay.
And then you put your open quotation.
Okay.
You space.
Okay.
And you close the quotation.
Okay. You see this all these instance number, all this they have their own usage. Exactly, but don't let me go there. But let me just.
You said?
Now this is how you're going to use it. This is how you're going. Let me just explain this one first. Then you can see what they have. Ade. That means what the text before it, the first delimiter, which is space. That's what I'm about. Ade. You know, Ade is what. Ade is my delimiter is this space, right? So the text before that delimiter is Ade. That's what I'm having. Is Ade.
Yes.
You get it. Now let's assume it's all I want to use. Now this is my first delimiter. This is my second delimiter, right? So if I want to start, I want to like to say equals to text before. Do you get me? Click on this comma. Then what? I'll put my space in double quotation mark, comma. Now you know it's asking for instance number. That instance it's asking for instance number, right? That instance number, where should it start from? So if I did not put end date, this is my instance number. It's going to be what? The first what? The first delimiter. But I want what? Anything that come before the second delimiter. That's what I want. I will not say true.
6. Okay, 2. Okay, 2. Okay.
Yes. Okay. I will close out. You can see it's going to start a day and all for me. Because those are the things I have before what? Before my second delimiter. Do you get it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now let me quickly use text after for you without wasting our time. So text after is almost the same. It's almost like what the same thing. You know, the way text bar is giving me Ola. If I say what text after, so after my delimiter is what? Is what I'm having the Ola and what Deborah. So if I should say what this text for my what double quotation mark space. Or if I say what if I do not put anything, what will happen? I'm going to get what Ola and Deborah. Right? But if it is only Deborah I want, what will I say? Equals to text after text, comma, my space, instead of quotation mark. Comma. Then what? This is my first delimiter. My first delimiter is between Ade and Ola, right? Then my second delimiter is between Ola and Deborah. I want down to start. Only Deborah. Only what? Only Deborah. Then I'll just say what? True. I hope this is clear to everyone of us. That instance number is just like, okay, if you do not put anything, it's going to be the first delimiter as default. But if you not put any number, okay, if I say 2, that means if it is text before, anything that comes before the second delimiter is going to be everything for me. That is just going to give me what? Ade, Ola. But what? The second delimiter is between what? Ola and Deborah. So everything that comes before the second delimiter is what I'm going to be having. Is that clear? Same thing as what text after. So after, if I do not put any instance number, there's going to be giving what everything I'm having after what? After my first delimiter, which was Ola and Deborah. That's I'm having what? Ola Deborah. Maybe I now say second after the second delimiter. Now I'm going to have what? Only Deborah. Please, I hope this is clear to every one of us. Please, in case it is not clear, please. I'm not even supposed to say anything if it is not clear because I gave you as an assignment. But I believe with what I've said, it should be clear. Deborah, right? Please, can you speak for others, Deborah?
Yes, sir. For my
So
end,
my explanation is clear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, let's move to what? Yesterday, we did not finish our dates, right? Now, the next thing we are going to talk about now is e-dates. Then what? E-months. And I'm going to talk about workday. Workday international. Okay, workday only. Just workday. Yes. Workday. Then I'm going to talk about network day also. Exactly. Now, your assignments again. You go and learn how to use workday. Workday international. Then what? Network day international. Exactly. So I believe by making that research, you are going to be learning more. Exactly. Now we start without wasting much of our time. Let's get started. And we have days also. Days. So, like I've explained yesterday, what's our format for dating Excel? MM/DD/what? YYY. Yes or yes? We agreed on this, right? Fine. Then I told you that we can have long dates and what short dates. So just it depends on what any I want to format our dates. Okay. Then today also we are going to talk about logical function. Logical function. Then I'm going to talk about if. But once I talk about if, I believe I will talk about count if also. And I will leave you to go and learn about sum if and average if as assignments. Exactly. Okay. This will be your assignments. Okay. Now then, it's time we should do lookup also. And I'm going to be talking about H lookup, P lookup. Then I'm going to talk about X lookup, Then I will leave you to go and learn about what? Match and index. Exactly. So another one is what I'm going to ask questions based on what? Based on this also. Okay. And I believe you are going to make research on them. So now let's get started. Don't let us waste much of our time. Please, I hope you are revising. Now, I'm going to give you some assignments also. Yes, I'm going to give you some assignments. So they will drop it probably by today or tomorrow. You should get the assignments on your Discord channel. Okay? And I'm on almost all these topics. Yes, you should get an assignment on them. Now, so what do you use days for? Let me quickly explain this. Only thing we use days for is what? Subtract the number of days between two dates. Let me come again. The only thing we use what days for is what? To subtract what? To subtract what? 2 days to know the number of days between them. Now, let me give you a real life scenario. Okay. Let's assume I want to enter into a contract job with Datakliq. Now today's date is what? I think today is what 10, right? 02/10/2024. Exactly. Then I met with what with one of Datakliq facilitators. So they're like, okay, Abdul, we want to employ you. Now, the way we are going to pay you, okay, the employment is going to range from what? We are going to be starting from today till let me just say 31st of July. 31st of July 2023, 2024. Exactly. Now you are going to start from what? From today till 31st of July 2024. Now, and this is where we are going to make our contract. We are going to be paying you per day. Exactly. Maybe per day 1,000 or per day 500, per day 1,500. That's not the problem now. But the only thing you know is that we are sure going to be paying you what per day. Let me say start date and dates. Now, so they've said they are going to be paying you what per day. Now that means for us to calculate what the amount of money they will give me, what is going to happen? That means it should be in form of okay, let us subtract the number of days. For me to know, okay, this number of days I'm going to be working with you, then I'll be able to calculate my money. Okay, so instead of disturbing now, I say, well, I just equals to days. Now, so end date first, the day you are going to end, comma, then the start date, this day. This it. That means we have 172 days between what? This day and what, this particular day. Can I come again? The only thing we use days for is not to know the number of days between what? Between two dates. Now, okay, let me use Esther as an example. Esther walk up to me. Because I want to what? I want to employ you. You need to work with us. What? You need someone to work with us at Datakliq. Now, so and probably when we reviewed or we saw your LinkedIn profile, you feel like okay, you should be able to what? Do what you want. Now, we want you to what? Start the work today. Then your contract is going to end on the 31st of July. And we are going to pay you per day. All you just need to do, okay, per day. Instead of racking our brain, okay, how many days we have between that? Don't disturb it. Just come to Excel, use the what days function. We are going to get to the number of days between it. I hope this is clear. Now, after that, since I've explained this now, let me go to workday and network day. Exactly. Yes, let me go to this particular 2 days. Now, you see this workday now. How does it works? This workday now. Now let's assume the days I will be working with Datakliq is not just every time. I will only be working on work days only. Is that clear? That means this 172 is not correct. Because what? I will only be working on what? Just 2 days. Just what? Just 2 days. Just what? Like, let me use Monday and Friday as an example for now. Monday and Friday as an example. For better understanding Let me use this as your assignment. And let me do this first. I felt like this you might not really get them if you go and watch YouTube. So you see this e-date and emote, they are very simple, very, very simple. So you can easily get them. Yes. Let me use this too. Let me explain this in class. So that means your assignment is what? You go and learn how to use what? E-date and what? Emote. Okay? Now, so they're like, because what are you calculating? 172 days is too much now. No, no, no. You are only working on what? Mondays to Friday. Then I'm like, okay, that's what you're saying. No problem. No problem. That means what? The days, the number of days not be up to what? 272. Yes or yes? You all know what it's yes. Now, how do we now do that now? So you just use what? Work day. Now, as a default, you see this work day now. As defaults. This work day and network day, let me tell you, they do almost the same thing, but it's actually different. Let me start with network day. Network day is similar to this. In this work day, I will not tell you this work day. You see network day. Network day is going to be asking for this to date like this. But work day is like, okay, we want you to work for what? 65 days. Like this work day, we know the number of days we want you to work for. But this network day, we only know the stretch. I don't know if you are getting me. Like this one, I know the exact number of days I want you to use, but this one, I only know the stretch. That means I'm thinking based on the work I want to give you. Between what to date what 31st of what of July, you should be able to complete it. But for work day, okay, the work is going to take you what 65 days. Let me come again. Network day, I only know the stretch. Like I'm not sure, okay, if it's going to take you 60 or 65 days, but I know if you should start working between now and what 31st of July, you should have finished it. Then work day, I'm very certain what we are going to be, it's going to take just 65 days only. Okay? Now let me now go. So if I want to use this one now, I'm going to use what network day. And I say equals to network day. Now, what is my start date? I'm starting from this day, right? Comma. Then what's my end date? I'm ending on this particular date. Now it's going to calculate the number of days for me. Let's see. You see, that means we have 123 working days between these 2 days. And how does it calculate? It's only calculated to us just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Those are days it's calculating. I hope this is clear to everyone, please. Now let me come again. For network day, I'm not sure of the exact day, like the exact number of work day. I'm talking about work day now, exactly. Not just Saturday and Sunday are not included. So I'm not sure of the exact number of days it will take you. But I'm very certain that between now and 31st of July, you should have finished the work. Okay? Now, so I'll just say, okay, I only know the range. I'm not sure about the exact days. So I'll just say, okay, since I'm very certain of that, okay, let's have a contract. So between today and what 31st of July, the number of working days I'm going to pay you for those days. Okay? That's what I'm expecting you to use for this particular contract we are saying. Then for us to calculate number of work days, instead of me to go to your calendar and saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you don't need to do that. Just come to your Excel, then use your network days. And the first is what your start date, the next one is your end date, then what? Bam. It's going to give you what this. Okay. Now, but for this work day now, all you just need to do, okay, we are based on our calculation, we are very certain 65 days, just 65 working days, you are done. So you just say what equals to. So, and we want only just work day. We don't want Saturday and Sunday to be included in our calculation. So we just use work day as well, work day function. Okay. I'll just what is my start date? Today is my start date, comma. The number of days is 65. Let me type it. I just close it. Now, whenever you use any date function and give you a number, just come here and change to dates, to short date. So you see it now. So that means based on the calculation, my contract is going to end on what? On the 10th of what? May 2024. Now, based on the content that was 65 days, what's going to happen? Let me even bring this so that you know, look at these are the results of this. Next, let me see number of days. I hope you understand what I've been explaining since. Okay, Deborah, please, do you get me, please? Deborah or Adela, please, do you get my explanation?
Okay. So I lost you at some point. My network becomes cracky.
Okay. What of Adela, please, do you get me?
Yeah, I'm getting it, but then this 65 days, I think I'm finding it to.
Now
I didn't understand
explain
how you got that.
Let me explain it again. Let me quickly explain it again. I said, you see, work day and network day, they are two things. Network day is what I'm not sure of the number of exact day. Okay. This is what I want to sign a contract with Datakliq. Okay. The first one is what Esther walked up to me that we want you to what become our employee, but based on what? Based on contracts. Now the work we want to give you what is going to stretch from what? Based on our calculation, you should finish the work between today and what 31st of what July 2024. So when she told me, and they will pay me per day. So I first use what days function to make this calculation. And I tell, okay, we have 172 days between what now and that day. Then she's like, that's not, no, it's not going to be like that. Saturday and Sunday you are not working, so that means we are not paying you on those days. Okay. Now since she said that, she said, okay, you are only going to be working what just Monday to Friday. If that is the case, there is no problem there. Then she said, okay, just calculate only the work day what in what the work days between what 2 days those days. So I'll just come to my that I'm going to use what my network days. Then I will now say, okay, my network days. So help me to calculate the number of working days we have between today, which was 10th of what February 2024, and what this 31st of July 2024. Exactly. So from its own calculation, Saturday and Sunday will not be included. That means today also will not be included, right? Which now start from what? Tomorrow, Monday 1, Tuesday 2. Tomorrow is going to be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Friday will be what? My 5th day, right? And instead of it to count Saturday, next week Saturday as what? As my 6th day, it's not going to count it. To now move to what? The next Monday as what? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Saturday is not count. Sunday is not count. Then it moves to what? The upper week, what Monday again as 11, 12. Do you get me now? So that it's going to calculate what just the working days between what these 2 dates. Okay. And that of work day. Work day is like this. What? Okay, we are starting that. Okay, the contract we want to give you are going to use just 65 days as part of us. After from the 66 days, you are not part of us again. Exactly. It's going to just you are going to work just for work days, and it's going to take just 65 days. And you now say, okay, so then I'm going to use my work day function. Now just work day from today. Help me to calculate 65 working days from today. Then to give me what the date. Okay, that's okay. This is the date. This is what the 65th day. That means from on the 11th of May, I'm no more an employee with your Datakliq based on our contracts. I hope that's clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. Now, do you now see this work day international and network day international? Okay, in fact, let me even use Datakliq as the perfect example. I think during we had our orientation last week, right? And we said our class is going to be on Saturday and Sunday. Some of the attendees, or some of the people that registered for this class, they reached out to one of the facilitators, and they were telling us that okay, Saturday, I think they said Saturday and Sunday are part of their own working days. It is not their weekend. Let me come again. Their own Saturday and Sunday is being calculated as work day and not weekend. You know, in Nigeria and most countries, we use Saturday and Sunday as our weekend. That is why, as default, Excel is being programmed as both Saturday and Sunday as the weekend. Now, but for that kind of country now, what's going to happen? Saturday and Sunday is not their own weekend. That means this calculation I've made based on that country, it is wrong. Yes or no? Now, so this Workday International and Network Day International, what does it now give us? It gives us the right to tell, okay, or is it okay, this particular day is our own work day, this particular day is our own non-working days. Okay, but before I go there, let me quickly tell you something now. Now, from my formula, if you notice, there is something here that is called holidays, right? It means what? You can also add what? Holidays. Okay. Let me just assume that Ramadan's Eid. Let me just assume. Okay, thank God. We are going to have what? Easter also, right? I think Easter Friday and Monday, there's always holiday, right? Ramadan also, we are going to have holiday. Which other holiday? Let me say Children's Day, right? So I'm just going to choose random dates. I don't have them on my head. So let me just say Children's Day. Let me just assume I have what Teachers' Day also. So just for argument's sake, exactly. Now, then I'm going to make sure the days I want to select now is what their work day. Coming. Now I'm going to show you. I want to show you how to add all day. I'm only going to do for one. Then the rest, just go and use that knowledge for the second one. I'm trying to check a date that will fall on what. Okay. Now let me just assume that this one is going to fall on what this coming this February year. I just want to use it for argument's sake only. Okay. 02/21/2024. It falls on work day. Then let me assume this one is what? This Easter fall on what? On what? 3rd of March. What? Let me see, March 5. That is on Tuesday. 2024.
March 5.
Then let me just say this child fall on what? Let me say 15th of March or so. Children Day 05/03/2024. Then let me just say this my Teachers' Day fall on what? Let me just use it for that. Let me say it falls on 16th of Tuesday. Okay. Let me say 18th of April is 04/18/2023. Now, that means if you are calculating our 65 days, what happened? It's going to what? All these days, you are not going to work on these days. And since we are counting what? Working days. That means if I should add these days as my holiday, what is going to happen? This thing is going to extend. Right? Now let me show. Now I'm having 5th of what? Of 10th of May here, right? Now let me add my holiday. I'll just say comma. I've listed them, right? I'll just highlight everything like this and say enter. What happens is that my data has shifted. From what? From 10th to what? To 5th to 15th of what? Of May. So because of what? On all days, I don't expect you to work. That means that day that is on all day. Okay, this particular day that is on Tuesday is going to be counted as what? A weekend also, since you're not going to be working on that day. So it's not be counted. That means, let me say, okay, next 2 weeks should be what? Next week Monday will be 6th, Abby. Then the Tuesday, it's an all day. Instead of it count the Tuesday as number 7, you just put what? Wednesday as the number 7. Oh, it is clear. I believe you should have gotten it. Now, let me now tell you this Workday International. This Workday International, how do you use it? Both Network Day International and Workday International, they're almost doing the same thing. So, 0 means Workday and 1. Workday and 1 equals to weekend. Okay, 0 means what? Workday and 1 equals what? Weekend. Now, and the first day it starts from what? From Sunday. That's equals to Workday International. Now, let me start from that. Now, what is our starting date? This is my starting date. Yes. So we want to make sure all our results are on this particular line. So now work day international. Course the work day international. Right? Now that was my start date. This is my start date, comma. Now it's not asking me for what? The number of days. The number of days was 65, right? Now it's not asking me for what? For weekend. So is it Saturday and Sunday I want to use, or Sunday and Monday, or Monday and Tuesday? Now that's not what I want. What we want to do now is what is that our work days, we are okay. What we want to do now, okay. We only go to work on 4 working days. How many days? Just 4 working days. And which are the days? We go to work on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That means Friday, Saturday, Sunday are our weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday are what? Our weekends. Okay, now let's start. We now put this in double quotation mark because all these 0 I want to put in, they are not acting as 0, they are acting as what? As text. Okay, I said that what? 1 means weekend, is 0 means what? Working day. I will not say what? Sunday is what? We don't go to work. Yes or yes? Yes, based on what we say. We said that what? You only go to work on what? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, what? Our weekend. And I said the first day is Sunday on Excel. I'll just say 1. Don't. Monday we go to work 0. Tuesday we go to work 0. Wednesday we go to work 0. Thursday we go to work 0. Friday we don't go to work 1. And Saturday we don't go to work 1. And now we close this. Let me explain again. The contract I want to sign with Datakliq is what we are going to work it just from Monday to Thursday and for 65 days. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you are what? You are free on those days. Then I want to calculate the number of what work days. The number, okay, which date will my 65 days contract end? Then I'm going to get this work day. But if I should use ordinary working day will be counted for what? From Monday to what? From Monday to Friday, which is not correct. How this clear? So I will not say what? 1 Sunday is what? Weekend. Monday work day. Tuesday work day 0. I said what? 0 means what? Work day. 1 means what? Weekend. Wednesday work day. That's why I'm having 0 here. Thursday work day. I'm having 0 here. Friday weekend 1. Saturday weekend 1. Then I will close what? This and what? Whenever I have this, just change what to short date. So that means that my contract is going to end on the 4th of June 2024. On the what? On the 4th of what? June 2024. I hope this is clear. Okay, let me explain this network international. Then I'm going to take a question and answer. So for network day international, it's almost the same thing also, right? So just that this is what we already have what the number of days. We only want to count the what the name. We already know what the stretch. We only want to know the number of days that's between. So we are using the same rule. You are working just Monday to what? Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we are free. So it will be equals to network day international. What's my start date? This is comma. What's my end date? This is then what? Comma again. Now we have defined what my days is 0. I'm Sunday. I'm free 1. Monday I go to work 1. So Tuesday I go to work is 0. Wednesday I go to work 0. Thursday I go to work 0. Friday I'm free 1. Saturday I'm free 1. Then I will close this, close my brackets. So that means what? That means Datakliq don't be paying for just 98 days instead of 123. Because what I'm only working just 4 days and not what 5 days. I just hope everyone understand what I've been saying since. Okay, please can we have question and answer, please? Please, I'm done with date function. Before we move to logical function. Okay, please. If you know you have a question, just drop it in the chat. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Based on your question from the chat. So it said is the work they used to know when the contract will end. Yes, that is it. The work day is used to what? To know when the contract is going to end. That's what we have. You can see 65 days. So the contract is going to end on this particular day. Yes. Yes, you are right. That is what we use of the work days for. Okay, let me look at any other question. Please, Esther, please, in case someone there is raising their hand, please you can just let me know. You can just give them the mic. So I want to check the chat.
Please, you have Busola with you now. You have Busola with you.
Okay, Busola, please, can you ask a question? Okay. Arafat Ibrahim, let me quickly answer your question. The difference between workday and network is that workday is going to tell us when the contract is going to end. The network is going to tell us the number of days between what? The number of days the contract is going to, the number of days between
Ibrahim.
2 dates. Arafat, the work day is going to tell us when the contract is going to end based on the number of days we already have. But network day is going to be telling us, network day is going to be telling us what? When the number of days we have between those 2 dates. I hope this is clear. Please, Arafat, please just put in the chat box if you understand me now. Network day does not, that's what I said. Both network day and work day did not include the weekend. Exactly. Both work day and network they did not include the weekend. It's going to be count just Monday to Friday. But once you now define what once you define it with your network day international, work day international, then it's going to be used based on your definition. That's what it's going to be using to calculate. After using work day, any other date function, the end date falls on the weekend. It's not possible. If you are using work day, it's not possible. Your end date will never fall on weekend. Exactly, it's not going to fall on weekend. Yes, if it's calculated from Monday to Friday, it's going to end on Friday. Yes, you're welcome. So another question, how do we get that 65 days, please? Because I missed that. No, we are the one that defined that. Okay, I want to work with Datakliq, and Datakliq said they want me to use 65 days. Why I don't see any reason why I should use if function since you already have these ones. We are still going to talk on if function though. We are still going there. So any other question, please? Any other person with question? I think they said they've given you mic. Okay, we don't have anybody with question. Because I believe my explanation is explicit enough.
Hello, Kowi. Please let me give
Yes?
Elizabeth mic. Let me give her mic so that mic permission. So that all right. Thank you.
And for others, please, I hope I'm not too fast. You can just drop it in the chat box. I hope I'm not too fast.
Elizabeth, please unmute yourself.
All right, thank you very much. Sorry, Koi. My network was fluctuating. I was trying to get what you're trying to explain. I'm not taking you back. The work day and the work day international. I understand the work day. That is a period the contract is expected to last. But the work day international, what actually are we looking for? What's the essence of it? I want to understand that first. Thank you.
Okay, work day international. What I was trying to explain there is that you see that work day international is this. You are the one that we define the days you want to Excel to use to calculate. I said as if we use ordinary work day, it's going to be using Monday to Friday as the calculation. Do you get me? But now in a situation about your own contract, you are working just from Monday to Thursday. So you just define okay, the work day I want you to calculate what just Monday to Friday. Friday should be seen as what as a weekend or so. That means if you want to calculate now, my exam will now calculate Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then the 5th day, instead of Friday to be my 5th day, now go move to the next Monday as my 5th day. I hope you get me, Elizabeth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, I got you. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Okay, now let's move. Okay. Please, any other person with question? By 3 o'clock on dot, I will stop.
Okay, Victor Lauye. Victor.
Okay, Emmanuel, I'm fast a bit. Okay, I will try to slow down. That's why I had to ask you. I will try
Victor.
to slow down. All right, no problem. Emmanuel, I've seen your chat. I've seen your message. So, Victor Lauye, please. I think you've been given the mic, right? You can speak now. Please, if you are okay, if
Maybe
Victor
you should
is not
continue.
speaking, then
Yeah,
let me
he's not
continue.
speaking. Continue. Yes.
Let me continue.
Continue.
So now let's move to what logical function. Under this, I will need to talk about how. You know what? Let me just take all this my assignments. Okay. Let me take my logical function to a new page so that it will be neat. Yes. So let me start with or and and. You see this or and. They are just like what? Our normal words, normal English. Exactly. What we've learned in our normal English. And what is that? Is that what? Or for all to be true, what is the condition? Just one of the conditions should be met. For all to be true, that means that just one of the conditions should be met. But for and, just for all the condition must be true for and. For us to get and. Okay. Let me put something. I'll write 3 here. Write 5 here. Okay, now I'm not saying equals to or. This place is equals to 2, comma. This one is equals to 3. Now, based on this one now, is this one actually equals to 2? Is it 2 equals to 2? Is it 3 equals to 2, please? Yes, it is. But is this one equals to 3? No. But because I'm using or, and since the two conditions are met, what's going to happen? I'm going to be getting what? 2. Now, let's see. Can you see it now? Let me show you again. But if I should put this one equals to what? 5 now. Now that means you can see that the two conditions are false. Now what am I going to be getting? I'm going to be getting what? False. Okay. Now let me use and so that means if just one of the condition is true, then what I'm going to be getting 2. So same thing goes to and equals to and. This is equals to 2, comma. This is equals to 3. Since I'm using now, what am I going to be getting? False. Is that clear? If the two conditions are also false, what am I going to be getting? False. Is that clear? But if the two conditions are true, what am I going to be getting? I'm going to be getting what? Oh. Now, once you've gotten this clearly, then let's move to what? If. Now, if, what do we use if for? We only use what? For a condition, basically for what? To give a what? Most times a logical statement. Okay? Please. I forgot. I wanted to tell you this. Please, it will be very better. It will be, I will just say the best for you now is what? Just make sure you have something like a jotter for this class. Because there is no material, no PDF we are going to be sharing with you. So it's better for you, anything you hear from the tutor's mouth that you feel like, okay, you just need to pen down. Please try and get a jotter or a book or an exercise book for this class where you can be jotting down everything. Some people are asking me for maybe a material I can send to them. There is no material we send to you. So the best thing for you is what, as you are hearing from us, just be writing it down. Okay? Now, you see this if not, please, I need to calm down and listen to me. If not, you just keep repeating. That is just the truth about it. So, but please, if you can calm down and listen to me, you are going to get it once. Okay? Now let's start. That's what it's called logical. It's actually logical, to be honest. So my if now, I'm going to have 10 here. Let me use 10 here. Now, all I want to say, if this place is greater than, if it is greater than 5, give me 2. If it is less than 5, give me 5 first. 7, 8, 2. Now, what did I say I want again? All this number, anyone that is greater than 5, give me 2. Anyone that is less than 5, give me false. Equals to if value of this comma. Now, if it is 2, what I want? I want to what? 2. Okay. Now say logical test. This is greater than what? 5. Right? I'm not say comma. Then value if it is 2, what do I want? Give me what? 2. Just what? Then if it is false, give me what? Give me false. Close it. Now let me come again. If this particular cell is greater than 5, tell me 2. If it is less than 5, give me what? False. So is it greater than 5? 2. Yes. So then I will just what? Use my autofill. Can see this one is false, this one is false. Why? 5 is not greater than 5. That means it is from 6 upwards going to be giving what? 5. 2. 5 is not greater than 5 because 5 is actually what? 5. That's why I'm having what? False for this. Now, if I can say I do not want to, I will just would give me greater. Greater. And what? Give me lesser. Okay? Yes. This is. Okay? So there are not some cases where we might want to use it. We might want to combine a lot of functions inside of if. How? Okay? Please, this one, you need to calm down. I'm going to explain it twice, just twice. Well, if you did not get it, you get from the recording. Exactly. It is possible for you not to get at once from the class. This aspect I want to explain. But if you can pay attention, you get it once. I promise. Now, and I will make sure I did not what I'm very, very slow this time around. Okay. Now let me move this con. Okay. Let me just check it. Let me say mark. And let me see what with. Now for my mark, I have 78, I have 98, I have 45, 33, 24, 67, 55, 90. I have 76, 24. Okay. Now, so this is the condition. 70 plus should be A. Exactly. From 61 to 69 B. From 51 to 59 C. From 45 to 49 D. From 40 to 44 E. Then from what? From 39 downward F. Okay. Now I want to do this now. How do we do it? We are going to be using our AND function. First, instead of me to be repeating if, I'm going to use what now as nested if. We call it nested ifs. Called nested if. Okay? It's doing the same thing. The only thing you are going to be giving it more than what condition. Then instead of us to be repeating our if, we don't need that. Okay? Now, let's start. Now, what do we want? We want to do about if this thing is what? Greater than what? If it is greater than 70, give me what? Give me A, right? I'll just see this is greater than 70. Give me what? Okay, it's greater than 70. Give me what? A. Right? But now the problem now is what? Will I continue doing this for each of them? No, I won't. So what will I do then? What I will just do is that, but this condition is going to be long a bit. This is my first condition, comma. Now what is my second condition? My second condition is what? If this one is what? If it is what? From between 61 to 69, give me what? B. Right? I'll now use my and. Is that clear? My and now say what? If this is greater than 59, comma, and less than 70, give me B. Greater than 59 means what? From 60. Lesser than 70 means what? From what to 69. And do you know why I'm using and is what? One of the condition must be met. That means what? The two conditions must be met. That means it must be greater than 59. That means it must be from 60. And it must be what? Lesser than 70. That means it must be from what? 60 to 69. Then give me B. I just hope you understand what I just did here. I hope that's okay. Now let's move to the next one. Comma. The third one is what? I'm going to be using and again. And if this is what? Greater than what? 49, that means from 51, comma. And this is lesser than 60. And from 59 to what? And from 59 to what? From 50 to what? 59. Starting from what? From 50 upward. Then lesser than 60, then to what? 59. Then what? Give me what? Okay, then I will close what? This. And so what? Value of 2 now. This is what? Value of 2. This is my logical test. Yes. Then I'm not say comma. Give me what? C. Comma. Then what? The next one is what? If it is between what? 45 to what? 49. Give me what? B. I will now say equals to what? And again, this is what? Is greater than what? 44, comma. This is lesser than 50. Then give me what again? Give me what? That is D. Give me D, comma. Is that clear? If it is what? Between 40 to 45, give me E. This is what? Greater than what? 39. That means what? That means what? From 40, comma. And this is what? Lesser than 45. That means to 44. From 40 to 44. Close bracket, comma. Then give me what? E. Right? Now the next one is what? If it is what? The next one is what? If it is from what? Let's from 39 downward. Give me what? F. Now say this is what? Lesser than or equals to what? 39. Then give me what? F. Then error there. And oh, I did not put in there. This is now My title they have F 76A, 90A, 55C, 67B, 24F, 33F, 45D, 98A, 78A. Let me change this one to so you can have yes, let me change this one to what? So 43. So you can have E also. Now let me explain. I want to use what? If condition. If this thing is greater than 70, give me this one. That is what I did it. So I believe this one is clear. Yeah, if G is greater than 70, give me what? Give me A. That's clear. Now I now want to use what? Between. So there is no function like between not in Excel. That's I'm using what? The and. So I'm not even talking about if it is between this and this. That clear. That's what I'm using what? Now, and I say what? It will be from 60 to 69. If I want to, I can say what if this one get equals to greater than or equals to 60, I can say that. But rather than say that, I believe this using greater than 59 is what it's the best. If this is what greater than 59, probably greater than 59, what is going to happen? It's going to start from what from 60. And if it was less than 70, you know you are using and that means the two conditions must be met for you to give me this particular thing. So that means it must be greater than 60, it must be greater than 59, which is from 16, and it must be less than 70. That means to 69, give me B. That's why I'm using and J, so that the two conditions will be met. If I use or, if one condition is met, then it's going to be or is not going to be accurate here. Okay. Then the second one, I use and. If it is what greater than 49, that means I want from 50 to 59. But just if it's greater than 49, we should start from 50, and less than 60, we should up to what 59. Give me what C. Okay. Now the next one is that if it is greater than 44, that means I want from 45 to what 49. Greater than 44, that means start from 45 to what less than 50, that means up to what less than 50 to 49. Give me D. Greater than what 39 and less than what 45. Give me what E. That means from 40 to what 44. Then if it is less than or equals to 39, give me F. Then I'm having this. Okay. So I believe. Okay, please let me ask question. Any question on this? Any confusion? Is there any you have confused you? You can raise up your hand. You can raise up your hand. Or you drop it in the chat box. Okay, if you know you get my explanation clearly, please just drop it in the chat box. Where the mark is 70. Okay, great. I've seen what you said. Great. You said if let's check if the mark is 70 on dot, it's going to give us what? Okay, please, Busola, please, the marker is the class attendance now. Is it available now? So someone said, let's check if the
It's
mark is
displayed after
70.
the class. Please.
Okay, it will be after the
Attendance
class.
will be displayed after the class.
Okay, now let me change this 98 to 70 based on what your request. You see, 70. Ah. Okay, yes, this one should be from greater. Yes, thank you. It should be from what? 70 is included there, so it should be what equals to 70 there. Thank you. Equals to 70. Let me see. Because from the definition, we say what greater than equals to greater than 70 only. Then 70 is not included. So thank you very much. Who is that person? Let me check. Yes, great. Please, thank you very much. I believe that is the easiest way so far. That is why if you notice that what all these things we are going through it in just what the first one. Other result, we use autofill for others. There are some projects you just need to go through them. Is that clear? Okay, please, if you know you understand this now, if you know you understand this and you are not having any question, please can I just thumb up, please, so I can know you people understand. I don't want to about we just be moving, and we don't understand before we move to the next function. Okay, I believe okay. Some people are raising up their hand. Please, can you give them a Kayodeji and Odun? Oh my God. Okay. Now Kayodeji, you can speak. Okay, Odun can speak now. Odun, you can
Okay,
go.
hi, Kori. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you so much for everything. Actually, I understand this logical aspect, sorry, but it's the dates part you took earlier, I didn't get very well, especially the dates between the work days and the network days, the international days. I got mixed up, caught up in all of that.
Okay. Do you know, once I'm done with the lookup function, I believe we should have enough time. And I promise to go through it. You
Okay,
understand?
thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So, Ayodeji, you can go now. Ayodeji Komolafe.
Hello, yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon for you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. When you were doing that octofill, I actually know the I think it's control and the control E for octofill, but when I tried on my own, it didn't work. So I wanted to
No, I've
ask,
not been using
probably
control. I've not been using control. Like what I've been using. I explained this yesterday now. You see this small box you are seeing here, this small square box. Can you see it?
No, your
Look at
screen is
this.
not showing. Okay, yes.
That is what I've been clicking. And I explained how you know you're already on the small box. You can see my cursor is showing what? What color is it showing now?
It's showing
Cursor,
like a
this
plus
cursor.
sign.
What color? What plus color? White, right?
Yes.
Now if you over on this, it will change what? Black. Sometimes you're already on the autofill. Just double tap.
Okay. Thank you very much. That's my
You're welcome.
question.
You're welcome. Now, then I think the last person is Deborah. Deborah, you can go now.
Okay. So I noticed that when you wanted it to give you a lesser grade, you did not include equals to. But when you wanted it to give you a higher grade, you included equals to. Is that how it's done?
No. Like this, let me explain.
Okay.
Like if you notice from this one now, I said I can actually use, let's start from equals to 60 upward. I said I can use that. Sure. But I believe in other than, okay, I can actually say it like this. Okay, let me use it. Maybe you guess like this. I can actually say this when G2 is what? Greater than, okay, when G2 is greater than or equals to 60 and G2 is what? Is lesser than or equals to 69. It's going to be giving me the same thing. Exactly. But I just feel like it is of no use here. Since I can use greater than 59 and it's less than 70.
Okay.
Are you with me?
Okay. Oh yes.
So it's actually depicting the same thing. Now, if we look at this one now, 39 is inclusive in F, right?
Yes.
That's why it's lesser than or equals to 39. And this one also, 70 is included in A. That is what? Greater than or equals to 70. And in fact, I can even, instead of using that, I can even say if it's greater than 69, I can use that also. Sure? You're going to start what? From 70 upward.
Okay.
It's still the same
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
So I hope everyone gets the explanation clearly now.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. You're welcome. Now let's move to what? Lookup function. So please someone should remind me. I will try to explain that work there and work the international again, since you still have enough time. You see this lookup function, what do you use it for? Okay, before I go to lookup function, let me quickly tell you how to name range of cells. Is that clear? Now, name range, yes. So let me add that to what we are going to be learning in this class now. So let me add name range so that it will be very easy for us to. The reason why I'm using name range, I will explain once I start using what my lookup function. I believe I'm not too fast now, right? Am I? Please, someone should just drop it on the chat if the chat box if I'm too fast. Please, sorry, please let me know if they say I'm too fast so I can reduce my speed.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
so I have name, I have class, I have H. I have year. I have, let me just say, let me just say course of study. Now, I have Ola, Ade, Jumo, Tayo, Dara, Lepa, Titi, Oluwanimi, Tope, Adisa. Okay, now, so let me just say 100 level, 400 level, 200. Okay, part of what I should have told you also, so is that whenever you are typing, know that the integers, the numbers, it's aligned to the right hand side and the text aligned to the left hand side. That's why you can see what when I write 200 only, what happened? It's aligned to the right hand side. Okay, so the text or string aligned to the left hand side. So that is just for the alignment. So there is nothing so special in that. So let me just say this one is in SS3, this one is in SS2, this one is in GSS1, this one is in what 500 level, this one is doing what serious, this one is doing IT, this one is what is a graduate. So this one is 25, 22, 21, industry, 7, 20 years, 12, 11, let me see, 16, let me say 21, 2, 21, and let me say 16. Okay. So I don't think I need this. Let me change this one to course. So this course is what is. Let me say this one is what is doing mathematics. It's doing star. So it's doing physics. Okay. Science class. Math. Commercial. So it's doing MBBS. So it's doing engineering. So it's doing accounting. And this one is doing. Okay, this one this person did physics. Let me just say this person did law. So if I want to name them, there are different ways I can actually name them. Different ways. That means what I want to do is what these are heading, right? Let me make it. These are heading. Let me analyze it. Yes. Now. So what about what? Whenever I mention name, all these things should be highlighted. Exactly, or it should be called. Okay. And if I mention class, all these things should be highlighted or it should be called. Same things to age, same thing to course. Now, how do I name range of cell? I can actually name this thing as what, as everything as what they are under what name. How do I do that? We have 2 or 3 ways. Yes. The first way is what you can select everything like this. Then you come to this particular name box and say what name. Exactly. Once you drop check like this, you see name. You see that everything is selected. But now let me quickly give you rules guiding naming range of cells. The rules are this: is that rules. There must be no space between them. No space between them. Just like some of the things we did in the computer science when you're in school. Whenever you are naming variable, there must be no space. The only sign that's allowed is underscore. Is the only thing that is allowed. Then you can only start with what? Either underscore starts with underscore or what? Or letter only. So that means you cannot start with what? With number. You cannot have any can't have any symbol. Either any delimiter. Okay, let me see. Can't have any delimiter. Let me see delimiter. So I believe delimiter should what be used for everything. Exactly. You can actually have number in between, but the number should not be at the start. Okay. So I think basically these are the rules. So you cannot separate them. The only thing you can use to separate them is with underscore. You can say what? You can say class. Oh, okay. You cannot use column. You cannot use hyphen. So you can use what? Class of students. This one is accepted. But you cannot say class space of student. It's not accepted. You cannot say class hyphen student. It's not allowed. And you cannot say class. Then you put full stop here. It's also not allowed. Exactly. You cannot put full stop. You cannot put anything. But you can have number. Class 1. This one is allowed. Exactly. So I've named what? Name now. But rather than going through this stress of what naming it one by one, I can actually select everything, then I will name it. How? Just come here, select everything like this. I've done that. Then I will come to what? My formula. Yes. For my formula, I will now come to what? Create from selection. Now, it's asking me a question. What should it use as what? As a name? So this top row is what? Is the what? Column header of each. I'll just say what? Top row. So if I should say left column, that means what? It's going to be using what? Name as what? As the column, as the what? If I call name, all this one will be selected. If I call Ola, all this one will be selected. If I call Ade, all this one will be selected. And that's not what I want. What I want is what? Now, that means that left column is going to be what? It's going to be named them what? Horizontally. That means Ola will be the header for all this one. Ade will be the header for, and that's what I want. What I want is what? It's column wise. And that means what? It will not be top row. That means it's going to select everything. So class will not be part of my data. It will just be what? Only my header. I'll just say, okay. Now I've done that. Now if you can come in and you see that I'm having what? My class. We can see I'm having what? My age. I'm having what? My what? My course. Use it now. You can use the first method is what? If you are using the one of this name box, you are not going to select this one though. Because this one is going to what? It's going to add it as part, but that's not what I want. What I want is this. Only the data. But if you are using create from selection, you are going to select what? Your column header also. Okay? So that is the explanation on that. Please, any question, any confusion on this? Please drop in the chat box. If you have any question or any confusion on it, you can just drop in the chat box. So that please, in case anyone has any question, in other words, underscore is not classified as delimiter. It's actually classified as delimiter, but it is the only delimiter that's accepted. Great, exactly. It is classified as delimiter, but the only delimiter that's accepted whenever you are naming variable or you are naming columns, what is underscore. It's also a delimiter. Exactly. So that's the only exemption. Right. So now let's continue. I believe it seems there is no any other question. Please, I should come again. Okay, let me come again.
Okay.
Let me just quickly explain. I said we can name what? Name range of cell. Exactly. That means what we can have what all this selected as what as name. All this one now, if I call class, all this one will be selected. If I call age, all this one will be selected. If I call course, all this one will be selected. Now, when I said we have two ways of naming them. If I want to name from name box, I must make sure that my column header is not selected. I will just select from Ola downward. But if I want to use create from selection, I must make sure that I start from what? From my class downward. Then I will come to create from selection. What is my column header? Top row. I will uncheck every other thing. and check only top row. Okay, so that means once I've checked only top row, that means if I click on OK, it now its class as what as the column header for all this information I'm having on that age, all this one I'm having. That is what I use for what for this one. And if you should come here now, you should come here. You should come to this place now, and what you can see class. You see only the information is selected. Class is not part of it. Okay, and another thing, what the name must be unique. You cannot have two names. You cannot have two names. Like I should not say I want to have another name again. Another column that is bearing name again. It's not possible. The name must be unique. So name must be unique. How this clear now? So I believe you are good to go to what VLOOKUP now. Now let's move to VLOOKUP. The person asked me to re-explain. Name the cell. Emmanuel, please have re-explain. I hope you get. Do you right click to name the cell? No, I did not right click. All I just need to do is to select. Right click. I did not right click. Just select. Then you come here. So for this name now, you don't need to right click. Just come here. Then just tap like this. Let me use another one as an example. Okay, let me just say I want to type anything here. Type anything here. Type anything here. And I want to name it color. Yes. Exactly. So if I want to use name box, all I just need, I will select like this. Now you come here, instead of before, just double tap, clean it, then use your color. So now that means if I should click on what color, now you see this one be selected. I hope you get it now. Can you see it now? So by doing it, let me go now, and I can actually delete it like this color I don't now. Let's come to this name manager. Then you can see what color, just what delete, since I'm not using it. Okay, so you can actually delete any name range you create. Exactly. If I should come in and start, I do not have color again. So I hope this is clear. Now let me move to lookup function. Now lookup function now is that we have VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, and HLOOKUP. Now you see that V and H there is just the only difference. VLOOKUP, I have HLOOKUP. What is the difference? HLOOKUP is only for what? For, let me say, horizontal data, and VLOOKUP is for what? Vertical data. Data that is in form of vertical. That is the data that is in what form? Vertical, right? So let's just copy some names. We are going to scatter it into B, A1, into C, into V, and this. So I want to scatter everything now. Allow, Control C, Control V, there, Control C, V. Let me see if I can take this one. I want this one to be beside it. So this. And let me fill it. So now I want to get out their course. I want to get out their age and their class. You can see I've started their bit now. So how do I do that? Just say equals to VLOOKUP. What's my lookup value? Tolu and me, right? Just say comma. Then what's my table array? Now this table array, we can use it in, okay. Let's just name our table also before we go. So I can actually name this table also. What name can we give? You can give it what? Let me just name it student info. Okay, like so student info. So I've named all the table. Is that clear? I've named all the table now. I'll tell you the reason why I'm doing this. equals to V lookup. Now where's my lookup value? Tolu Animi, comma. What is my table array? Student info, comma. You can see everything has been selected. I will say comma again. What is my column index? Column, what that means what? Which column are we having course? Course in which column? The fourth column, right? The name is the first column, class second column, age third column, and course what fourth column. I'm not sure what. So what? Close. Tolu Animi is what? Is in engineering. And I can use what? My autofill. Lekon is what? Commercial. Is that true? Yes. Adisa in star. Is that true? Adisa is what? It's in Adisa is in law. Now I'm having star. Okay. Then other is what? Commercial. What am I having? I'm having mathematics. Okay, no problem. That is not in art. What am I having? Yes. Now, let me now tell you something. You can see this thing is not accurate, right? Now, one of the way we can use it to what? To be one of the best things we can use it to make it to be inaccurate. You see this last one, range lookup. Set it to exact match. That means what? If what I'm having in this Tolu and if it is not here, just give me what? Not available. Rather than you what? Because what is going to be doing if you did not set it, it's going to be using what? Approximate. If it did not see Tolu and it should not okay. Is there anything that looks like Tolu and then it's going to give you the value. But rather make it to be what? In exact matter. If you do not see Tolu and don't give me what? Response. Close it. You see that it's going to be accurate now. You can see Lekon is in what? Is in commercial. Adisa is in what? Law. Ola is in what? Mathematics. That is in what? Art. Can you see it now that it's accurate? Let me come again. Let me clean and come again. So now, let me come again. I have course now equals to V lookup. I have what? Tolu Anime as what? As the name I want to look for Tolu Anime course. So now it's asking for table array. Now, the only reason why I name is what? I can actually use something like this. Yes. I can use something like this. Exactly. Maybe I should select it like this. That means I will have to what? Lock it by clicking on F4 to lock it. Failure to lock it, I'm going to be having some issue. Now, let me not lock it. I will not lock it now. Now, let me select from Ola to this place. Okay, we are running out of time. Exactly. Comma. Then what's my column index? So course is in what? Fourth column. 4. Then what? Exact match. I close it and what? Enter. So Ola is. I'm not going to get Ola information. Not available. Why? Most of all, if I did not lock it as it is iterating, my table will be shifting downward. Oh, I don't know if you get me. Like, okay, look at this first one now. It's going to select everything. Once you want to do this, once my if you look on to this next one, it will iterate. That means it's going to remove what? This first one. That means, look at this. It will now start from this one. Same thing, the next one, it's also what iterates. Now on this one now, where am I having my line is what is at the first line. But because the way it's iterate, what's going to happen, it's going to be put it's going to what? It is coming down, leaving the first one. So that is why I'm having this. So the only way I can solve this is by what? By using what? Locking it using accurate referencing. If I did not make a mistake, yes. Then this one also, I lock it. But rather than locking it, why don't you just name it the way we did, like just the way we did, rather than saying you want to be locking? Just name it the way you've done. Then what? You call out the name. Once you call out the name, you don't need to stress yourself again. Then the column is what? The fourth column, 4, comma, what is what? Exact match. What? It's what? What's the problem? Okay, no, I've made a mistake. It's before. Enter. Now let's get for each. Equals to V lookup. Tolu Animi, comma, table array, students info, comma, age is in what column? Third column, 3, comma, exact match, close, tab. You verify, you see that everything is correct. Dara, is Dara 11? Yes, Dara is in 11, you can see. So class, equals to VLOOKUP. What's my lookup value? Toluwanimi, comma, students info, comma, column result. My class result is the second column, comma, first. Close and enter. I hope this is clear. Now, so that means if it is HLOOKUP, that means let's assume my data is in form of what horizontal line, that's when I can use it. HLOOKUP. Okay, let me just try to do that. See. Yes. So now if my data is in this form now, I can use, what am I going to use? I'll use HLOOKUP. Come. Let me put my name again. See. I just want to use it because of, so you can guess what we mean. So I'll just guess just for one of it, and that's all. Let me get for what, for H. So now it's in form of what horizontal, right? I'll just say equals to HLOOKUP. What's my lookup value? Toluwanimi, comma. What's my table array? This it's right. Then what I say, you must lock it. Since you do not name it, make sure you what lock it. Then what, comma. What's the row index number? Which row am I having? What my age? My age is what in the third row, right? Name it first row, class second row, age third row, 3. Then what? Exact match, which is first. Enter. So I hope my explanation is clear. Now that is what, that's how to use this. As simple as that. Then we have what X lookup. Okay, before I go to X lookup, let me just tell the rules. VLOOKUP also has a rule. What is the rule? Is that when anything you want to use as what? As your lookup value, nothing must be in its front. Okay, let's assume that. Let's add it be okay. Let me put the color here now. I'm having this, having this, having this, having this. I want to use it as my lookup value. It's going to give me an error. Now, what do I mean? Okay, let me just copy into C, into V. When I say I want to look for what's cost of V lookup, having comma, my what? This is my table array. Comma. Where's my column? My cousin what in the 5th column, comma. Then what's exact match? You can see it. Anything you want to use as your lookup, it must be the leftmost in your table. Nothing must be in its front. Oh, I don't know if you get what I'm trying to explain. Anything you want to use as your lookup value, nothing must be in its front in the table. It must be the leftmost on the table. Is that clear? It must be the what leftmost on the what on the table. So it's because I'm having color, that's what I'm having what this is not available. It's not going to give me the value. That is the first rule. The second is that what you cannot use this age. That's what lookup value. That means let me assume I have class. I'm now using what I want to use my name to get my class. It's not going to work. Okay, it's not going to work. Is that clear? Now let me go to the third one, which is X lookup. Okay, let me quickly check things. Chat in case there's any question. What didn't you use? If I use 2, exact math is always false. Yes. If I should use 2, I'm going to be having an issue. Which one? It might be. Which one can I use? It's going to be guessing. But there's even a word they use themselves. What is the word they use for 2? Approximate. It's going to be using approximate. Yes. That means instead of it to use what exact match, it's going to be using what, like approximately. Do you get me? And that is not going to give me what the exact figure I want or the exact value I want. because I want the exact match. If it is not there, just let me know this thing is not there. So it will be easy for me to, okay, this thing I'm using is not there. Rather than for you to use approximate match for me, then I will be thinking I'm working with a correct data, which is actually not correct. I hope that is clear. So now we shut down. How do you lock a formula in a column, sir? Whenever you want to lock a particular column, just use F4, yes. But it varies on what it varies based on system. So I'm saying you need to use Shift F4. I think some Alt F4. I think some. So for the range lookup, can we use 0 and 1? It varies. There are some function it is 0 and 1. Yes, there are some function it is 0 and 1. Which type of function? I think match and index, if I'm not making mistake. There are some function, it's either use 0 or use 1 instead of the true or false. Yes. So I believe I've answered you people's question. The dollar sign is what you use to lock, or use the F4. But it varies based on system. Some you use Shift F4. Okay, so yes, can use Control T to name. That means you are turning to a table. I believe we don't have issue with my explanation then. So let me quickly go to XLOOKUP. Now, I said that this one is, we have it has rule. Now, what's not the essence of the XLOOKUP? You see that XLOOKUP, its own essence that XLOOKUP does not have any restriction. Like, do we have this restriction for VLOOKUP now? Let me use XLOOKUP. See how it does not have. Now, it must be equals to XLOOKUP. XLOOKUP can also work as both vertical and horizontal. Okay. Now, what's my lookup value? Tolu anime, comma. What's my lookup array? Now, instead of it to be given table, the way we are giving table to what? VLOOKUP and what? XLOOKUP. Just name the name of your column only. So Tolu anime is what column? Name column, right? Just say name. That means what is he expecting? He's expecting to just what? Just select this one for it. Instead of what? The full table the way we'll be doing what? In VLOOKUP. So that means both your return array and your lookup array in XLOOKUP, how do you supply only the column, not the whole of the table. Let me come again. You supply what? Only the column, not the whole of the name of the table. Okay? Then return array. My cost is what? It's what? Cost. Then what? If not found. I don't need that. Okay, if not found, just what? If not found, just what? Not available. Okay? Then which type of math do I need? I want what? Okay, sorry. Which type of match? Exact match. You can see, look at this one now. It's 0, 1, 1, 2. Exact match or next smaller item. Exact match or next larger item. What do I want? I want just exact match. So this one is 0 instead of the first. Is that clear? So now you close it. You can see. Now let me add a name that is not there now. We see what's going to bring. Now let me use my autofill. You can see Ajani is not available. Okay, let me use not our students. Let me use not our students. So Ajani is not part of the students, you see, not our students. I hope I've been able to explain everything I want to explain. Now, let me quickly go to that Workday and Network Day International. So then I end the class. Now I say Workday, we already know the number of days we want to use for our work. We are going to be using 65 days, just a contract of what number of days. It's not in terms of months here now, it's in terms of what of day. So you are working for 65 days for my company, then you are going to pay me this social amount. Okay? But for network day, we only have what stretch of days. We want to work from this February till July. I hope you get me. Work day, it is strictly 65 working days. Network day, we only have what from February to July. So number of work days between it is the number of days we expect you to work for us. Hope I've been able to answer Odun's question. Yes. So we have just 9 minutes. Do we have anyone with question?
Well
Please, if you
done,
have question.
Koi. Please, if you have any question, kindly raise your hands.
Okay, I
Please,
think
if you
someone said
have
I
any
should go to
question.
XLOOKUP again. Okay. Pending the time people are raising up their hand, let me quickly go to XLOOKUP again. Okay, let me quickly come to here. Now I said XLOOKUP it does not have what any restriction. You know, and for XLOOKUP, if it asks you for what for okay, the lookup value, select this. If it asks you for lookup array, you know, if lookup was asking us for table. For XLOOKUP, it's only be asking for lookup array, and that lookup array means that only the column where you have what your lookup value. So that is why I selected what only name. Then my return array, what I want to return, which column am I having it? So it's not in only this what cost column also. That I'm having what cost sale. Then if it is not found, what should it return? I can say what return NA or return empty set. Exactly. So that's why it's not our student. So we assume that we are a tutorial center. Exactly. Then what type of match, exact match is 0, then I use what enter. So the Claret, please, do you get it now? I hope you get it now. So please, if you have questions, please raise up your hand. Please raise up your hands.
Olu, for what B? Please, can you unmute yourself?
Olu, for what B? You've been given the access to mic.
Unmute yourself.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Kawi, thank you very much for your presentation. I really appreciate it. Actually, as much as we are the beginners and the lagginess of network, we are a bit behind the class. I just hope with the recordings we're able to follow up with the class.
Yes,
so
the recording will be available. The recording will be available. I thought the network is not from my end today, right?
Yes, it's not from your end. I think it's from my own end. All my network, Blue and MP, were just fucking up. Also.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
The recording will be available. You're welcome. So, Idaya can go on. The boy have been speaking, so let's let go first.
Idayat.
Then Mike next.
Unmute yourself.
Idayat, you can go on.
Okay, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, please, my question is concerning the logical function. When you were specifying the function for the if function, the last one, that is, I think, less than 40 or so, you didn't include and before it. And I thought you said we have to use and since all conditions must be met or something. But I realized that last condition.
The one for F, right? The one for F.
Yes. Why didn't you include?
It is between 0 to 39. It's between 0 to 39. So rather than me saying if it is greater than 0 and lesser than that, I just wrote from less than or equals to 39. That means end from 39 downward. It should give me what? F.
Okay, so
do you get it? Rather than using
like
the by condition like from 0 to 39,
necessary.
which is, I don't think that's actually what really makes sense. Since everything is from 39 down, same thing applies to that one of A also.
Okay. Thank you. I was actually thinking where to put and in every
No. Anyone you can just go like that. It's not a must.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Then Michael,
please,
Michael next.
Please, before Michael comes on, please, you can start scanning for your attendance. Is now on the screen. Please scan before you leave.
Okay.
Make sure you register for your attendance. Please, your attendance is very, very important. Scan the code on the screen. Thank you. And if you have done so, please, you can send an emoji or just write it in the chat box that you have already scanned it and you have registered your attendance. Thank you. Michael, please, can you ask your question now?
Michael, you can go on now.
Okay, good afternoon.
Thank you, Chloe.
Thank you very much. Yeah, no, the network today was quite better than yesterday, but at some point, at some impact,
Please, can you speak loud? Maybe if you are using earphone, please, maybe you should remove this earphone. I can't really hear you. Michael?
Is it better now?
Michael, I can't hear you. Okay, yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, I said thank you very much. I said the network was better, but at some point it was breaking up. So I think that I dropped it in the textbook. So my question is this: for VLOOKUP, let's assume you have two different workbooks that you want to use VLOOKUP for. How do we go about it? Let's say you have it in a data in a workbook, and you want
Yes,
to
good
use
of
it
you.
for another.
Thanks for the question. Now that is it. If you named, okay, this thing is up already. If you name a particular range of cell, you can use it in any cell. You can use it in any sheet. So it's possible for you to name a sheet, a range of cell in sheet 1 and come out in sheet 4. Do you get it? And even without naming it, also you can go to that sheet to go and select it. Just that if it happens like that, you must make sure the sheet where a table is, you bring it to the forward. Busola, please give me a few minutes, please. Let me quickly share my screen back.
Okay, I'm not the one sharing, but okay.
Okay. Sorry. Now, can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Now, so let's assume my information is in sheet 1. All I just need to do is I must make sure that this sheet 1, I bring it in front of sheet 4. Do you get me? It should be, so the table must always be in the front. If it's at the back, it's not going to work. Michael, do you get the question? Do you get my explanation? Michael has lost his network again. He's seen it in the recording. Now, Deborah, last person, then we end the class.
Yeah.
Michael, you can just drop it in the chat. If you hear what I said, please just drop it in the chat. So
okay, yes,
now,
I
Deborah,
get that.
please.
That's my first. No, I'm still with you.
Please, Deborah, the last person, then we end. Okay, we have Mary Rose.
Second question,
Deborah,
please. The second question, please.
Mary Rose, you've been talking since. Mary Rose, you can go on, please. Deborah has been talking since. Mary Rose, please go on.
Okay, thank you. My question is concerning the HLOOKUP. Since we are when we are looking at VLOOKUP, we'll make sure that the data we want is at the left side. Is it the same thing?
Yes.
Is it going to be the same for?
Yes, HLOOKUP must also be the topmost.
Okay, at the left too.
No, the topmost. You know, you are using HLOOKUP now. It's always in form of what? It's always in form of what? Row. So it will be the first row.
Oh, okay. Then the last one is how did you name your column? Like, is it all Excel, like Microsoft Excel and spreadsheet? Does spreadsheet have this same capacity of our ability of trying to name a column? Because I see the way you're naming your column. I've tried it, it's not working with spreadsheet. Or is it possible?
Which year are you using?
That's 20. I don't even know. Let me check.
I believe everything should do the same thing. The name box should work for everything. Yes, it should. Maybe you can just try again.
Okay.
Make sure you're not adding space. If you add space, it's going to be giving you an okay, Deborah, last person, then we end the class. And please, you can bring the screen up back for the QR code. If it's Esther or Busola, please, you can bring back the screen. So, Deborah, the last person, then we end the class. Please make sure you sign the attendance. It is very, very important. Very important. Please make sure you sign the attendance.
Please, to be sure, the V format is when your name and the likes of it is in a vertical form, right? And the H and the the VLOOKUP. You use the VLOOKUP formula when your names and the likes of it is in a vertical form, right?
Yes. HLOOKUP for horizontal. But HLOOKUP for horizontal, but HLOOKUP can do the two.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, Busola, thanks for hosting me and.
Okay, Koi, thank you for the wonderful session.
Busola, thanks. Thanks. And everyone, thanks for joining.
Abisola, please, can you unmute yourself? Yes.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, so yeah, so I observed that people were asking about how to like sign in and stuff. So I'll just send a screenshot to Discord on how to use the Google app, click on it and scan also. But I can see people already signing already. So, I'm sorry for joining in late. I had issues connecting also. And for everyone that is listening, so the recording, you will get it in we have a channel for recording and notes channel on Discord. So we'll drop the recording. You'll get the notification from announcement channel also. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining.
All right.
Thank
So
you.
I'm going to drop an assignment for you people. So make sure you do it, and the explanation will probably be sent on our YouTube channel. So you can check it there. But thanks for joining. Bye bye.
All right.
Next
Bye
10
bye.
minutes.
All right. Thank you, Kowi. Thank you, Abisola. Esther. Is Esther there?
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
everyone signed the assignments. I'm sorry. The attendance, so I can stop sharing my screen now.
Some people are complaining that they can't scan with their phone. They join the call by their phone. So Abisola proposed a solution that she will drop a document on Discord on how to take them through.
Okay. Last time, yesterday, I remember saying no one should share the link or the QR code, and I am saying that
what I
on
was
this
going
call.
to join send is how to scan, not this attendance stuff.
No,
I'm not sending the
both of
attendance.
it actually. I'm seeing the link being shared. That's what I'm trying to like address right now.